So keeping a close eye on your forecast, taking a live view outside down on Dauphin Island, and it is hard to tell where the water ends and the skyline begins. And you can see that boat. It's pretty foggy out there, but over the next few hours, we're going to continue to see those cloudy skies, so really no improvements in the fog conditions with less of that sunshine. Temperature staying steady in the mid-60s, but I'll talk more about your forecast coming up when we come back. And also keeping a close eye on your forecast, noticing some differences for many spots across the Gulf Coast. D'Iberville, Mississippi, seeing sunshine right now. It's stunning. It's beautiful out there. Still overcast skies in Mobile, low visibility along the Bayway, just closer towards our Battleship Memorial camera. And then Orange Beach, can't see anything from that camera, but I'll be talking more about your forecast coming up when we come back. Encountered a few snakes since I've lived here on the Gulf Coast. Luckily, it's only been one each time. One was a water snake when we were kayaking, and then another one we went down to Fort Pickens, and there was actually a rattlesnake on the trail.
No.
But I would much rather take one rather than over 100.
Okay, yeah. Ooh.
Well, how about a cute story?
Okay.
And listen to this. A tiny crab is making a big splash.
This juvenile pink king crab is taking the internet by storm after making its debut on social media.
Now, NOAA scientists posted a video of this tiny creature after bringing it to the surface off the Gulf.
The spiky crustacean is seen standing in a person's hand, barely the size of a knuckle. NOAA says the little crab was found when their scientists were collecting samples of coral species they could raise in a lab. It looks like he woke up like having a bad hair day.
It does.
It's so cute though.
Oh, that was
cuter
than
that
cute.
first
Especially
story.
you could see the glove of the hand that he was in, so really small. Well, just a reminder, right now is a great time to go ahead, download the Fox 10 weather app. That way you're staying updated with the forecast, especially with all of the changes. Now, we do update these forecast videos for you daily. We do have radar that's built into this, so you can track along, seeing some of those light isolated sprinkles out there right now, some of them closer towards Saraland, extending into Bay Minette, and really some of that moderate rain closer towards I-65 in Baldwin County. Just make sure you're driving carefully. But let's go ahead and take a deeper dive into your forecast and what I'm tracking out there so far for this morning. And you still can't see much. This is going to be our Battleship Memorial camera brought to you by Navigator Credit Union. Still just some of that fog lingering out there. Temperatures right around 70 degrees, dew points mid-60s. Later on today, temperatures will be maxing out lower to mid-70s right along the immediate coastline. Upper 70s in the lower 80s as you approach further inland. And a reminder, we are much closer to breaking a record once again rather than our normal temperatures. A previous record 79 set back in 2018. We're forecasting that daytime high of 77, but we could see it extend beyond that at Mobile Regional. Now here's a look at the temperature outlook looking ahead from the CPC. February 15th to February 21st is going to be the 8 to 14 day outlook. High chances, reminder, the darker the color, the higher the chances it works in probabilities to see those above average temperatures continuing into mid-February. But it's also looking at higher chances, unfortunately, to see wetter than normal conditions. As always, our team here at Fox 10 will keep you updated, but we'll be right back after this break with 3 to know before you go. For now, a live view outside on Dauphin Island.
Mr. Cornell.
Cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're going to have to see how accurate those animals are because they definitely went for your team.
Majority of them went for the 3P, so we'll have to see how all of that turns out. Well, here's what I'm tracking in your long-range forecast this weekend. Seriously, please get outdoors, enjoy it. It's going to be a little foggy to begin in the mornings, a little humid out there, but it's going to be so nice to spend it outside. I think we're going to go kayaking heading into this weekend just to try and get out on the water. Midweek next week, we will introduce some of those soggy conditions. Rain chances begin to ramp up Tuesday through Thursday, hoping to get some of that out of here just in time for any of those Friday night Valentine's Day plans. Right now, have them lingering into the daytime hours. And then looking ahead, unfortunately, we do stay a little unsettled heading into the following weekend. So I know we have Condi Cavaliers next Friday night. We have multiple parades taking place on that Saturday. Just make sure you download the Fox 10 weather app and the Fox 10 float tracker app, and we'll keep you updated as we do get closer. And just a reminder, Fox 10 Live will also be live streamed heading later on into today. They're going to be live at the King Cake Off.
Ooh, it's going to be good. So if you can, make it out there so you can try all the different types of flavors.
Definitely something to check out. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone.